Today I'm sharing 10 very simple ways to make the clothes that you already own look far more expensive than they actually are. Hi, I'm Leonie and welcome to my channel. Now, I recently did a video on this very topic and it seemed to be pretty popular, so I decided today I would share 10 more very simple styling tips to help you elevate some of the pieces that you already own. Now, let's face it, not all of us have money to spend on new clothes, and with a new season just around the corner, I thought it might be useful to look at some ways that you can really just use simple styling to elevate the clothes that you already own so you don't have to go spending a whole lot of money to look expensive. So if you would like to see what some of those tips are, then just keep watching. I will also link the original video in the description box below in case you want to go and check that out after you've watched this one. Now, my first piece of advice when it comes to creating an outfit that just looks a little bit more expensive and elevated is what I'm calling good color coordination. Now, I need a little prop for this, so I've grabbed a beautiful patterned shirt. Now, essentially, when I see a lot of women wearing patterns, they tend to pair them back with a black. Now, don't get me wrong, there is absolutely nothing wrong with this, but what I always tend to suggest is look at some of the other colors that appear in the pattern and then create an outfit with those colors. So for instance, what first comes to mind when I look at this pattern is I look at this beautiful light blue. And what I would do to create an outfit first and foremost with this is to grab a simple pair of denim jeans and pair this back with some jeans. Now, as I said, the black would absolutely work, but it's just not going to create in my opinion, a fashion forward, well put together outfit. Whereas if you really do look at some of the colors that exist in the pattern pieces that you wear, think about teaming them back with similar colors so that you create a seamless outfit. And next up, I also think that it's really helpful if you are struggling to create outfits, then find your muse. Find someone that has a style that works for you and works for your lifestyle, and a style that you would like to emulate. Now, I'm not suggesting that you go out and completely copy everything that they're doing, but why not take a lead from them? If you love their style and it is a look that you find elevated and expensive, then maybe whip onto Pinterest and create a little bit of a mood board and break down how they're creating their outfits. You may quite quickly see that there are some glaring holes in the pieces that you own or don't own, that you sometimes just need one or two extra pieces to elevate a lot of your outfits. The only way you can really tell whether this is the case is if you do have a good look and a deep dive into someone's style that you absolutely love, whether it's a Lydia Tomlinson and you like her sort of classic tailored style, or whether it's someone like Karen Britchick and you love her cool, amazing style. Find someone whose style that really speaks to you and have a very close look at what they're doing to piece together their outfits that just create something that is an outfit that you would love to wear. So think about finding your muse or a few people's style that you would love to emulate. Have a deep dive into the pieces that they're using regularly to make that style happen. And at this point, I'd just like to say a very big thank you to the sponsor of today's episode, and that is Babbel. Babbel is one of the world's top language learning apps, and I recently started learning French with it, and it was super easy. But I have just started learning Spanish, and the reason for that is my son is about to head into his junior year at high school in Washington, D.C. He's never taken a language before and is taking Spanish this year. So I thought that might be a fun way that he and I can bond, and I can also help him with one of his subjects. Okay, I've just grabbed my phone and my glasses so I can show you how easy it is. So essentially, where are we at here? I'm still at the beginning of this lesson, but hola. Yo soy Lucia. Yo soy Lucia.
Hola, yo soy Lucía.
Yo soy Lucia. Hola, yo soy Lucia.
Hola, yo soy Lucía.
I know Babbel works because it's been working for me and I found it such an easy way to learn a new language. I also love the fact that Babbel teaches real conversational language, which makes it super practical. And today I'm super excited to say that Babbel is offering you 60% off your subscription to learn a new language. So if this is something that you've been thinking about and wanting to do, then definitely take advantage of this offer. I will leave a link to Babbel in the description box below, but 60% off your subscription is such a good deal. Oh, and also let me know, what language would you learn if you were to learn a new language? I would love to know. Now, my next tip is to wear your actual size. Now, I know that this can be a little difficult, especially given that we've been wearing oversized blazers and oversized baggy pants and jeans and trousers. But I do think it's really important, if you want to look chic, you do need to wear your size. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't wear some of those oversized pieces, but what it does mean is that your base layer or your base outfit does need to fit you well. Now, there are always exceptions to the rule when it comes to this, but if you want a bit of a shortcut to style here and you want to quickly put an outfit together, what I do suggest is making sure that that base layer at least fits you and is your size. Next up, I truly believe that it is great to have a dress that works for you. Now, I'm sure some of you will be saying that you don't wear dresses, they're not your thing. I would argue that perhaps it's just you haven't found the right dress for you. Once you find a dress that suits your lifestyle and your body type, it is a very easy outfit to grab from your wardrobe, put on, and you're almost good to go. All you need to do is change out your shoes and your handbag, and that creates the tone for that outfit. There's no trying to piece together tops and bottoms. A really good dress that does work for you, especially for your body type, is going to be a piece that will take you anywhere, and also a piece that you can wear more casually depending on those accessories that you team it with. So think about dresses as a great, easy option to create an outfit that just looks a little bit more chic. My next tip is to not be afraid to mix high-end and more affordable pieces together to create more of a luxe look. So you may choose to invest in a beautiful handbag, or perhaps you choose to invest in some gorgeous leather shoes or boots, and those pieces become the anchor of a really expensive looking outfit. Generally, if you keep the rest of your outfit fairly minimal or monochrome, those statement, more designer pieces will kind of set the tone and the mood for the entire outfit. So don't be afraid to think about creating outfits that very much pair high and low end pieces together. Now, I've talked about the importance of accessories in the past and how they add that finishing touch to an outfit. But what I would suggest is going that one step further and accessorizing with confidence, and there is a difference. I've actually been thinking about this a lot lately because I'm absolutely obsessed with watching Get Ready With Me and a couple of cool women that I follow, and I watch them build their outfits. And seriously, the icing on the cake, or the final piece of the puzzle that elevates their outfit and creates that wow factor, are the accessories. And often this is the piece of the puzzle that we tend to forget, or we don't kind of maximize our accessories to really give our outfits that sort of push into something a little bit more special. So think about some of the accessories that you use. Accessories don't have to be expensive. It is a cost-effective way to incorporate some new modern looks into pieces that you already own. I'll also link in the description box below some of the cool women that I've been following and really enjoying watching how they put outfits together. Maybe check them out and let me know what you think. But it's really inspiring, and it's also just made me realize the importance of accessorizing with confidence. Now, one of the other tips that I have, and this isn't often talked about, and that is to use texture in the pieces that you're wearing to create interest. Now, this is especially the case if you're putting together a monochrome outfit, and I have talked about this in the past, with monochrome outfits being the absolute easiest way to create an expensive elevated outfit. So top to toe in the same color is always going to work. It's always going to look chic and on point. But to take that outfit one step further, or to just add a little bit more interest as well, is to mix up textures. So whether it's a knit texture teamed back with more of a satin finish, those different textures also create an outfit that just kind of gives a little more. So think about textures, especially in those monochrome outfits. Now, I did touch on mixing high-end pieces with more affordable pieces to create a great outfit, but what I would suggest is going one step further, pardon the pun, and thinking about investing in some statement footwear. Now, this doesn't have to be something that's crazy, but potentially any outfit can be elevated by some great shoes. Now, I'm a huge fan of buying shoes because you basically never change your shoe size. I mean, obviously there are times through pregnancy and other times in your life that you may, but generally speaking, our shoe size remains fairly static throughout our lives. So footwear becomes a really easy piece to add to your wardrobe and use to elevate whatever you're wearing, and use to update some outfits that you perhaps have been loving for years. Change out your shoes, change out your footwear, and essentially you're giving your outfit's just a new lease on life. And speaking of statement pieces, another way to really kind of elevate an outfit and make it look a little bit more expensive is to add a pop of color. And this definitely is the case when it comes to monochrome outfits, whether you're wearing an all-white outfit and you grab a cute little hot pink clutch or a bright green little crossbody bag. Just elevating your outfits with a beautiful pop of color is sometimes all that's needed just to give your outfits that little bit more of a expensive look and feel. I also say if you're on a really tight budget, I always go for or suggest people shopping for black pieces. So whether you are needing a new skirt or a shirt, anything in black tends to just look more expensive. It's harder to tell whether it's not made as well as some of the higher end pieces. Black, in short, is incredibly forgiving. So if you are on a super tight budget, yes, you can add a pop of color, but if you are really trying to save those pennies, but you do want to update your look or create a stylish, expensive looking outfit, then opt for black. And I know some people will think that black washes them out, but it's all about just wearing some makeup. Add some colorful lipstick or warm yourself up with some blush. Anyone can wear black, it's just making it work for you. And as a little bonus tip, I would say whatever you're wearing, just wear it with confidence and grace and pride. It's an outfit that you've put together, and I've got to say you just can't beat confidence in showcasing an outfit and making anything look far better than it perhaps actually is. But show up and present with confidence, and I think you're 99% of the way there. So enjoy your clothes, enjoy the outfits that you put together, and go out there and own it. Now you know some of my top tips and tricks to elevating some of the pieces that you already own. You might also like to know some of the most wearable fashion trends that are heading your way this fall. If you would like to check them out, then simply click or tap on the screen here and I'll see you there.